and thank you for joining me in today's daily challenge. For today's workout, I have planned for us a leg and core workout. So we have 4 exercises that we will be doing, and we will do 2 sets of those exercises for 30 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest, and then we will repeat it for a second and final round. And I have it set up so that with those 2 sets, that first set will be all with the right side, and then that second set will be all with the left side. So I'm going to go ahead and demo our movements. You don't need any weights for this, but if you have one dumbbell or water bottle you want to use, you can use that for some of our movements. Otherwise, I'm going to go ahead and demo. We are going to start standing with our hands by our head, and we're going to come back into a reverse lunge. So starting with that right foot, you're going to bring it back, making sure you keep that back nice and straight. You're just going to bring yourself down, bending both those knees, stopping right before that back knee touches the floor. And again, both legs should be at that nice 90 degree. And you're going to stand it on up and bring that back leg to come up and reach to that opposite elbow. So stepping back, bringing it up, and then having that elbow and opposite knee come together. Then our second exercise, we are going to come into a squat position. So our feet should be hip-width apart. If you have that dumbbell or water bottle, this is your chance to go ahead and grab it, and you will hold it straight in front of your chest. If you don't have a weight, you'll just use your hands, hold them together. You're going to come down into a squat, making sure those knees don't cave in, push them out. We're going to press it up, plant those feet, and then you're going to rotate the torso to the right, making sure your hips are not rotating with it. It's just the torso, so everything above the hip, and then you'll bring it back down, and then keep that going. Then our third exercise, we are staying with the squat, but this time we're going to hold that squat position. So again, feet hip width, this time hands by your head. You're going to bring it down, nice low squat, and we're going to take that right elbow and come down to that opposite knee. Again, sticking with that same side, and then for that second set, we will switch. Then our fourth and final exercise, still keeping our hands by our head. We have a curtsy lunge to an oblique crunch. So starting standing on that right foot, we'll bring that left foot back. You want to make sure you bring it past whatever that leading leg is, but not too far where you're rotating your hips. Again, keep it nice and square. Bring it down just like we did with that reverse lunge, and then you're going to come up, and this time the same elbow with that same knee are going to come up to almost touch or to completely touch, depending on your flexibility. So those are our 4 exercises. We are going to go ahead and get started with our reverse lunge to that cross body crunch. We're going to start standing on that right leg, and then we're going to step that left leg back. So go ahead, bring it into position. Again, we have 2 sets. First set, right side. Second set, left side. And they both will be 30 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. And then we will repeat it for that second and final round. Go ahead, bring it into position. Again, right foot staying nice and strong. Left foot is what's stepping back. We are getting started in 3, 2, 1. Step it back. Bring it up. Touch that right elbow. Making sure you keep that back nice and straight as you come down. This is also a little bit of a balancing exercise, so make sure you move nice and slow if you need to find that balance first. We just have 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. We can rest. Now we're going to start standing on that left leg, bringing it back in. 3, 2, 1. Step that right leg back, bring it up, touch that left elbow. Again, move as slow as you need to keep that balance. Don't let that knee cave in. We have 5 seconds. 2, 1. Let's bring it hip width. We're coming down to that squat. If you have a weight, go ahead and grab it. If you don't, hands in front of you. Drop it down in 2, 1. Squat it down. Rotate it to the right. Gonna keep with that right side. Again, making sure your hips should not be rotating. They should be staying nice and forward. Just have 5 more seconds. 2, 1. You can rest it. Whew. Shake out the arms if you need to, then bring it back because we are back. Rotate it to the left in 2, 1. Squat it down. Bring it up to the left. Keep that core nice and tight, back straight. This is the core stabilizing movement as we rotate it. 5 more seconds. 2, 1. Let's rest. Hands are coming by our head. We're coming down to a squat. Right elbow, left knee in 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. We're holding it. Right knee, left elbow. Sit back in that chair. Stay strong. Don't stand up yet. We're already more than halfway there. We have 3, 2, 1. You can bring it up. Shake the legs off if you need to, and then come on back. Left elbow, right knee in 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Push that butt back like you're sitting in a chair. Resist that urge to extend your legs. We only have 10 more seconds. Keep going. Left elbow close to that right knee. Doesn't have to touch, but you want to come close. Let's rest. We are already down to our last exercise. Standing on that right leg. Left leg's coming back to that curtsy lunge. 2, 1. Bring it back. And then we're coming up. Same elbow this time. Just like with that first move, it's a little bit of a balancing game. So make sure you move whatever pace you need to. Quality over quantity. 10 seconds. 2, 1. We can rest. And we're going to plant that left foot down. Right foot is stepping back in 3, 2, 1. Bring it back. Come on up. Same elbow. Halfway, and then we will be done with this first round. Got 3, 2, 1. We can rest. Don't get too comfortable. We're already coming right back. Reverse lunge. Stepping that left leg back. 3, 2, 1. Bring it back. Cross body. This time we're coming to that opposite elbow. This is it. Last time with each leg, and then we are done. Three, 2, 1. Let's rest. Plant that left foot. Right leg is stepping back. 3, 2, 1. Step it back. Left elbow this time. Cross. Body crunch. Halfway. Find that balance first before you come into that cross body crunch. 2, 1. We can rest. And we're coming to our squat with our core stabilizer. Grab your weight if you have it. Otherwise, hands in front. Squat it down in 1. Bring it down. Rotate to the right. Hips should not be turning though. Keep them forward. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1. We can rest. Do a quick little shoulder circle, and then let's bring it back. Rotate it to the left in 3, 2, 1. Squat down. Bring it up. Rotate to the left. Just over 10 seconds remaining. We have 3, 2, 1. We can rest. We have our chair pose, so holding that squat, right elbow, left knee in 3, 2, 1. Bring it down, right elbow, left knee. Hold that chair position. Push the butt back. Try and stay as low as you can. 2, 1. Bring it up. Shake off the legs nice and quick. Coming that back, hip width, squat it down. 3, 2, 1. Let's hold it. Left elbow, right knee. Just 10 seconds. And then we'll be down to our final exercise, just 2 sets, 1 on each leg. Go ahead and rest. You're planting that right foot, left foot coming back to that curtsy, and then we're coming up to that left elbow in 2, 1. Bring it back. Have that balance. Crunch it out. Ten seconds, and then our final set. 2, 1. Switch legs. Left leg flat, right leg coming back in 3, 2, 1. Step it back. Bring it to that right elbow. Halfway. Final 10 seconds. Try to get that last rep in with 3, 2, 1. We can rest. Whew. That is our 10-minute workout. Let's shake the arms, shake the legs, and grab a quick sip of water. And come into a very quick cool down. We will start with our quads. Standing on that right leg, we're going to pick that left leg up, reach for the ankle. Make sure that knee pointing down. If you need to, you can hold that right arm out for balance or hold on to a chair or a wall. Take a nice deep breath in for me. And then go ahead, exhale it out. Should be feeling that stretch in the front of that left thigh. We have 3, 2, 1. Let's go ahead, drop that left leg down, standing on the left. We'll pick the right ankle up. Again, drive that knee towards the floor. Feel that stretch in the front of that right thigh. We have 3, 2, 1. Let's bring it down. We are going to bring our feet together and just roll it down into this forward fold. Try to touch the floor if you can. If you can't, it is okay to bend your knees so that you can reach the floor. And then while we stretch out our hamstrings, we're going to bring our hands behind our back, interlock those fingers, and raise them up just to give our shoulders a little bit of a stretch. We have 3, 2, 1. Drop those hands slowly back to the floor. We are going to go ahead, take a nice big inhale and reach for the sky in 3, 2, 1. Inhale it up. Bring those hands all the way up. Make your spine as tall and as long as you can. And then we will go ahead and exhale that left arm down. Keep that right arm up and bend it over to the right or to the left. Stretching out our obliques. Go ahead, inhale it back up. Make that spine nice and long. And then exhale, right arm down. Lean it over to the right. Gonna go ahead and do it one more on each side. Inhale up. Spine nice and long. Exhale, left arm down. Lean it to the left. Just have one more. Inhale it up. Nice long spine. Exhale, right arm down. Lean it to the right. And then we'll go ahead. Inhale it up. Take that nice long deep breath. And then go ahead, exhale, both those hands down. That is our workout today. Thank you so much for joining me. Tune in tomorrow to see what tomorrow's daily challenge workout will be. Have a great day.